Thanks for staying with us. Suspected plans to terminate some indigenous oil and gas logistics contracts of host communities in Bayelsa, Rivers, and Delta states have been raising concerns after a warning protest at some oil facilities. Key players want strict obedience to the High Court order restraining the termination process of the contract. Joseph Kundi has details.
Despite the April 23rd judgment of the Rivers State High Court reaffirming its order for the Shell Petroleum Development Company to stop the termination of the GSA logistics service contracts handled by indigenous communities in the Niger Delta region, recent moves by some suspected elements to breach the order has raised concern over the peace and stability of the region. With recent warning strike over the planned violation by angered indigents of some host communities, a former Ijo Youth Council spokesperson, Ibilade Kerefe, who was instrumental in last year's peace process, asked all the parties involved to maintain status quo.
Any attempts, to go against the interest of the Niger Delta people in a business that is domiciled in the Niger Delta region is capable of, creating serious tension and hostility in this region. So we don't want that to happen. So it is my appeal that SPDC should not violate the court order.
The NNPC and other regulatory agencies are asked to intervene to douse further tension and preserve the legitimate contracts and jobs of the host communities.
It is a gross injustice to the people of the Niger Delta region, especially whose communities have been participating in the oil and gas business with the requisite qualification. Because it's a matter that I was handling, I feel it is important for me to continue to lend my voice in calling on the relevant authorities to call SPDC to order so that the environment and this region will continue to remain peaceful.
Pending further hearing and determination of the motion of the Rivers State High Court, host communities expect adherence to the court order to avoid further protests and possibly shutdown of oil facilities in the oil-rich region. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Yanagoa.